KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, rain chances on the way up as we go later this week and into the weekend. The threat of heavy rains, perhaps severe weather. Very tough call on where those big mesoconvective complexes are going to shape up and who they're going to affect. At least 3 to 5, 3 to 6 inches of rain for most of us. Isolated spots could see double that, and that's what we have witnessed in one day in Houston tonight. And we'll have more on that in just a bit. Big picture across the Lone Star State into Oklahoma, all the way up through Kansas. The threat of severe weather this evening, all stemming from a storm system. You can kind of see it rotating out here in the Four Corners area of New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, and Colorado. That is moving very slowly. So we're seeing these perturbations coming out of that low in the subtropical jet stream. These thunderstorms get fired up, and there's not much upper level winds to keep them moving along, so they kind of fester in spots. We have a big cluster offshore Louisiana all day long today, one in southeast Texas, and the strong severe storms that are moving a little bit more so off to the north and west. Flood watches and on top of tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches, but this is what we have been watching during the course of the evening over the last 12 hours. Heavy duty rain and storms in around the Houston area that have produced upwards of a foot of rain. And watch this one spot during the course of the day today. Storms, more storms, and they were just sitting just east of the Rosenberg area over toward the Sugar Land area. Now they're beginning to move and fester over toward Galveston, but rainfall totals this evening off the charts. You could say this is a 50 to 100 year rainfall. And just in the last 12 hours, nearly a foot of rain, especially between the Rosenberg area and Sugar Land, Texas. And when we say a 50 to 100 year return period, that means this should happen every 50 to 100 years. But guess what? We're seeing these frequent rainfall, these intense rainfall rates much more frequently just in the last 20 to 30 years. So we can throw out that old 100-year flood mentality. It can happen at any time, even though statistically it should happen 1% every, there's a chance of that 1% every year, but it's much higher than that. So as we take a look at the future forecast, enough of that, whatever's in Houston should dissipate, but we might see some showers not shown here on the model. So I'm going to keep a 20% chance of a few showers in the forecast tonight through tomorrow morning. Tomorrow with daytime heating, we'll start to see some scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm bubbling up right around 10 o'clock, but tomorrow's not going to be a washout of a day. In fact, maybe some sunshine in the afternoon, and like today, maybe a few more storms developing late afternoon, early evening, and then generally pushing off to the north and east. Strongest activity will be to the north of us for tomorrow. Should see some shower activity redeveloping as we head into tomorrow night. So here we go with the longer range, and as we get into Thursday, we're going to see more coverage of showers and storms. Then we get into Friday, even more action, and action that's moving all over the place. So that's when we get a little bit nervous on the rainfall and where those storms set up, but we cannot forecast specific numbers because this is a pattern that is almost impossible to get a handle on. So here we go into late Saturday night. It looks like by Sunday morning things begin to quiet down. We see drier air moving in for the latter part of Sunday with sunshine to return. Rainfall wise, we'll just go over the next couple of days and notice the model. This is the European already missing the heavy rainfall over by Texas. That's already seen over a foot of rain in spots, and that's what we normally see. Here we go through Friday, going through Saturday, and then Saturday night, Sunday. Area-wide rain totals in the 3 to 6 inch range, but you see the yellow, that's 8. Then you see some areas of pink, that's 10, and sometimes you can double these amounts in spots. So something that we'll have to watch closely. Can't overtly forecast a flooding event, but we will have to watch that, and we may have a flood watch before the week is done. Tomorrow, severe weather threat primarily off to our north and west, but that'll be edging in closer to central Louisiana. Wind damage and large hail, perhaps an isolated tornado. Then going into Thursday, a little bit better of a severe weather risk locally. So on top of the heavy rainfall threat, maybe a few severe storms as well. So quiet most of the night tonight, slight chance of a shower, 72 your low. Tomorrow, 40-50% on the rain chances. Again, scattered activity. The day won't be a washout. We'll go 87 the high. Then it gets more interesting going into Thursday and certainly Friday into Saturday. These rain chances may not necessarily be during the day. They could be at night and during the day, or either or. So keep that in mind. So don't change any plans. Just have to watch the Doppler. Keep that weather app handy as well. And then hopefully next week things will be quieting down. But some pretty heavy rains, and we're going to have to watch the radar a lot come latter part of this week.
All right. Thanks, Rob.